Hello Scorpio Sun sign and Scorpio Ascendant. This is your forecast for October 2016. And this month the Sun is moving through your 12th house. 12th house is home to Pisces, and so this is going to be a month where I would definitely recommend that you slow down a bit or tap the brakes a little bit and make time to rest. The 12th house is a very spiritual house, and it definitely indicates that it's imperative that you take time just to sort through your thoughts and feelings, and again, just to get some rest. It's a very spiritual energy, and all things that have to do with spirituality, it depends on how you think about it, but for me, things like journaling and meditating, maybe talking to a trusted friend or your significant other or maybe a counselor, it's definitely about digging deeper and getting some good insights about where you are in your life. So it's a time of reflecting, a time of editing your plans, and just making sure that you're on the right path in your life. Okay. Now on October 4th, the Sun's going to make a sextile to Saturn. And Saturn's in your second house of money. And so this can say that if you just take time to slow down and think about things, you could figure out or discover some ways that you are holding yourself back or maybe even sabotaging yourself on a financial level. And it could just be that you have a lack of faith in yourself or some negative belief systems that you've got to reverse. Okay, that is a very distinct possibility. So it might feel painful in the beginning, but ultimately it's for your highest good just to face those fears or face those issues and decide that enough is enough and that you deserve better. Now, October 7th, the Sun makes a square to Pluto. So this is, normally squares indicate conflict, chaos, friction, things like that. And with this though, it's not in like an angular house where it would be a little bit more powerful. This is more on the mental realm for you. So this definitely indicates that you're going to feel intense around this time. So it's not just the day of, maybe the day before, the day after. I just see you feeling intense and just needing to be alone, needing to sort through things in your life. And so set some boundaries and work through things that are troubling you. So this is actually a fruitful period for you to untangle any knots within yourself and to seek out some clarity. Okay, now let's talk about this. You've got Jupiter going through Libra in your 12th house. You're going to have in this 12th house, it looks like until October 10th of next year. Jupiter brings freedom. It brings good luck. And in some ways, it brings blessings. And in the 12th house, it really indicates that the more spiritual you become, or let me say that a different way, the more that you work on a spiritual path or finding a spiritual path for yourself, the more that you work on living up to your highest potential, the more that you work on doing the work that you feel that you came to this earth to do, or figuring out what that is, the better things get for you. So this is a very spiritual energy that you are entering into, and I would definitely say that you should explore spiritual ideas. If you know where you are on your path, this is going deeper and taking joy in being disciplined with that spiritual path. So again, meditating, journaling, maybe finding people of a like spiritual mind, studying spiritual things, very good for the soul. This definitely, again, indicates that making time for that spiritual journey and not just being about, being social or always trying to make more money. This is more about, why are you here? Get serious, make it happen. Okay. Now, let's look at this. On October 15th, there's going to be a full moon in Aries, and the moon's going to be aligned with the planet Uranus. And so this is going to be quite interesting because for you, it looks like there is going to be this yin and yang energy between having faith, but yet having a practical plan. So in other words, you might have the practical plan in place but have a lack of faith about it. Or maybe you've got some pie in the sky expectations but a lack of a practical plan. So they're both sides of the equation that need to be balanced out. Okay. Now let's look at this. October 30th, there's a new moon in Scorpio. This is a really nice one. So it's aligned with the planet Mercury. It's making a very sweet, harmonious trine aspect to Neptune. And so this is in your sign. And so new moon in your first house. The first house is new beginnings, new inspiration. Maybe you getting a boost of courage. But this is since it's in Scorpio and it's in the first house and it's making that trine to Neptune. This is you needing to truly be courageous, believe in yourself, and to walk in faith, to believe that you're worthy of what you're trying to accomplish in your life, and being willing to risk yourself and to prove yourself, really, not to the world but to yourself. I do have the right stuff, and I'm going to keep working and prove to myself that I do indeed have the right stuff. So approve of yourself and get started, get on your path. All right, so with that being said, this concludes your forecast for the month. I do indeed hope you have a great month, and if you've liked this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.